Well, when you're in the real estate game, you start networking with lots of individuals. And one of the things I often find is the wealthy, they just act different. They have different traits. They have just this different aura and vibe about them than even the rich or the people getting started. So I want to have this kind of odd conversation with Jonathan Twomley, who plays at a level I could only dream about, interacts with individuals 10x where I interact with folks, and just ask him, does he notice a difference with the wealthy contacts network, friends, investors versus everybody else? Jonathan, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Michael. Always good to be here.
Yeah.
Well, is that the question, or
Yeah, go.
you
I mean, yeah.
rephrase?
I mean,
Yeah,
you've been in, so you're a Harvard grad, right?
yeah.
You are an attorney. You've networked with wealthy individuals. You now are a syndicator. You've done extremely well. I'm just curious, right? When you interact with somebody that we'll term wealthy, not rich, wealthy, like
Mm.
they're covered, their kids are covered, right? That kind of wealthy. Do you
So,
notice kind of a difference?
well, yeah. I mean, but and it also depends on like. There's another thing too. Like, did they make the money themselves, or did they inherit
Ooh,
it? Right,
all right.
because there's also differences there. But
I like it. Okay,
let's start with people who made the money themselves. Right.
fair. Okay.
What I've noticed about those folks, friends I have or people that I know who have become extremely successful, they are very focused on
Hmm.
whatever they're doing. And that doesn't mean that they work all the time. It means that whatever they're doing, they're focused on. So if they're having fun, they're very focused on having fun, right?
Hmm.
They're not like on their phone. Oh, I got to check this email. Oh, let me take this call. Like, it's like, this is my time. Nobody's
Yeah.
bothering me. And
Yeah.
that may be because they also at that point have one of the things that they've done is they know how to leverage other people. So there are
Hmm.
other people who are dealing with those things for them. And it's only in some like really true emergency that that they have to deal with it. But what I've seen is that they are very focused. So, and
Okay.
then work wise too, they're very, very focused on what is the highest leverage activity that I should be focused on right now. And they're not in the weeds on minutia about like day-to-day junk. There are people for that. They are
There are
focused.
people for that. I like it.
No, but I mean honestly,
Yeah,
and I
I
don't mean
get it.
it's like oh, I have somebody, a nanny to take my kids to school, although that's probably true.
Hmm.
And listen, I know people who is like, they have a chef, they have a driver, they have, and so their whole day
Hmm.
is structured around doing things that either they need to be doing or they want to be doing, right? And so they would only be cooking if like they're getting joy out of cooking. But if cooking is like something that is not bringing them joy, or they have a better way to spend their time, which is with their family or with their friends who've come over or whatever it is, or working or whatever it is that they need to spend the time on, well, they're spending the time on the thing that's the most important, right?
Right.
And what I see about the rest of us is that we spend a lot of our time on things that really aren't driving the needle forward, or we're
Hmm.
playing catch up on stuff, or we're just trying to like keep all the fires out, right? Because that's kind of
Yeah.
how how life is, right? So
Sure.
that's probably the biggest difference that I see. Like, I don't with my like very wealthy friends, I never get long emails from them. I will write like a long email. I will write a long email to them explaining all this stuff that I feel like I need to explain to them, and I'll get like a one line response, right? Always, never more.
Always. Yeah, I agree.
Always, yeah.
Always. Yeah. Yeah.